Ooh, hello, my friends. I'm back again. If you watched my last video, you know that this was coming, and I just want to give an update on what's been happening. If you follow my videos, I kind of gave hints at what's going on, but honestly, I just haven't had time to film videos. It's been quite a journey. Let me just rewind back. Let me just take you back. It actually starts in the middle of last year, 2017. I was at a conference with one of my best friends, and we decided at that conference that we should start a marketing firm. And we did. And it took, so that was the middle, I think it was July of 2017. And at first we're like, okay, let's do this, let's create courses, let's do this and this and this. And then we try to do it. And then by November, December, we decided, you know what, this isn't gonna work, we need to do something else instead. I know, let's work with some clients, let's do some social media, some marketing, some web design for some clients. So we went out and we got clients, and it went really well. And for the rest, for 2018 all the way through till May or so, it was going really, really well. And that was my focus. At the beginning of the year, I started my Communicate with Confidence podcast. I'll have a link in the show notes below. Link in the description below. I'm so used to podcasting, I forgot the YouTube lingo. And I've been running that podcast. I just recorded right before this video. I recorded episode number 73. So I've been doing a lot of that because my passion is public speaking and teaching people confidence, and just kind of talking about, and what my tagline, right, is relentless pursuit of what you want most in life, because that's really at the core of it. What I want to help people do is have that relentless pursuit of what they want and what they want to do. And so I started that, and that was really my focus when it came to content. When it came to, filming stuff, recording stuff, my first thought was always, I want to get this podcast off the ground. And we're almost at 5,000 downloads. It's been really, it's been going really great. I'm really happy with how it's been, with interviewing people, just me sitting here talking. And so that's why this channel and my Psych 101 podcast, where I talk mostly about mental health, where I interviewed people about mental health issues, that's why it kind of fell off the wayside, is that this was my new passion, and this was my new thing, and I was going to pursue this all the way. And then at the middle of this year, actually it was a little bit later, around September of this year, we closed our marketing firm. It just wasn't something that we wanted to do anymore. It just wasn't something we enjoyed, and it was taking us away from what we actually wanted to accomplish and do. It was an unnecessary source of stress for both of us. And so I still work with, some clients, that I still do. It makes a nice little side income for me. And that's kind of what's going on. Also, what I've been doing is making courses, and I'm actually working on a book. I created a public speaking course that's now actually, I did it, I started it, and I tried, and it didn't work the way it went. And so I scaled it back, I made it much more simpler, and now I lowered the price by 80%. I added on a personal branding course if you're interested in, in finding a personal brand, if you want to build a YouTube channel or an Instagram, or, just streaming on Twitch, or, really help your job prospects. That's the kind of thing that will help you. I'm also working on other courses right now, and other things that I'm really excited about that have to do with confidence and just pushing yourself forward and improving yourself and get to the place where you want to be. And because I found that confidence is actually one of the best ways to really kickstart your mental health, and to overcome your mental health challenges, because medication can take a while to work. Therapy can take a while to really, get started in healing. Whereas confidence, you can do things today that benefit you. You can do things that, you can build on habits, and it's very goal-oriented. It's very object-oriented, action-oriented. And so that's really where I've really been focused and thinking about how do I best utilize this? How do I best teach this? How do I best, show this and give this to the entire world? And I haven't quite figured it out yet. I'm still, getting there and building and trying things and seeing if they work or not. And to kind of bring us to this point, to today, I just want to kind of fill you in on where I'm going and where I think that I want us to go, as a community, as all of you here on YouTube, and also, I'm posting this, I'll be on Facebook and my blog and my website. We've had, just thousands and thousands. I think we're in the tens of thousands of page views on my website this year. It's just incredible to me how many people want to take action, who want to do something. This movement I started 6 years ago, just on a free blog with a cheap camera and a broken piano. Like, that's where this all started, and it's here today where I have all this set up and I have a nice mic, and I'm actually making videos that are HD and hopefully not terrible. It's been really interesting, and throughout the entire thing, what I really wanted to kind of get to is that I've been trying to figure out, what do I want? Like, what do I want to do? Where do I want to be? What is going to happen, and what do I want to try to make happen? Because I like having a goal and then achieving it. I like going somewhere. I don't like just sitting here, in this room, and sitting here and just doing things because they need to be done. I want to go somewhere. And it's changed a lot. To be honest, for a while I was like, do I even want to do anything with mental health? Do I want to do something more focused, in marketing or business, or do I want to just, calm down my life and, just get a job and just simplify my life in that way? Do I even want to own a business? Do I even want, to follow this? And I've gone just through, stages and stages of wondering, what do I want? And there's a couple of key things, and I kind of want to focus on this because it can be for those of you who want to achieve something but don't know what. So for those of you who are maybe going to college next year, because we're wrapping up, this spring semester. Maybe you're going to college the next fall. You don't know what your degree is in, or maybe you started college and you still don't know what your degree is in. There's some key things that really helped me find out what I wanted to do. The first thing is I always go back to, what do I love the most? What do I get pumped up about? What am I excited about no matter what? No matter how tired I am, no matter how depressed or anxious I am, what do I always get excited about? And the number one thing is speaking. I love speaking, so that went way up on my chart. And I actually wrote it down on my whiteboard over there that you can't see. I wrote down speaking. Boom, number one, the thing I love most, the thing I want to do. And so I wrote, okay, what's the second thing that I love doing? The second thing that I wrote down was one-on-one coaching. I love sitting down with, some of you I've talked to personally, and many others who, don't, because, who maybe aren't subscribed to this channel, or maybe I worked with through my business. I just love doing it. I just love sitting down. I just did this the other day. For 6 hours, I was sitting down with someone and just, listening to them, absorbing what they want, their passions, their desires, and their ambitions, and saying, okay, here's how we're gonna do this. And then, helping them move them in the right direction. I just love it so much. And so it's next on my list. Boom. Third thing is I wrote down podcasting. I love creating content, and I love video. Don't worry, I'm not gonna stop making YouTube videos, but I've discovered a special love for just my mic, and it's here, you can't see it, and I'm not moving it because it took me forever to set this up to where it's not in frame. But I love just having this mic right here in front of me and then just talking about what I'm passionate about. It's just such a great love for me, and I'll forever do it. I always energize when I want to do it. Also, I don't have to worry about this mess of a mop of a hair that I'm currently growing. I'm working on it, guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet. I have some ideas about to do something special, something I've never done before, but it's gonna take a lot of work, and I don't know if I want to put that much effort into my hair. I'm not that kind of guy. And so that was just next on my list is I love podcasting. I love it so much. And the fourth thing in general, what I wrote down, because I was like, okay, what do I really love? And the fourth thing in general was just I love having my freedom. And that's why I own my own business. That's why I don't, have a job. That's why I'm not going to college. At least for right now. Don't worry. I'm not. Don't be like, oh my gosh, this person's terrible. He's a college dropout. He's telling everyone not to go to college. No. I've said my piece on college. I have podcasts and videos about it. That's go and find those and watch those. But I love having my freedom. I love being able to wake up and say, you know what? I know I have responsibilities. I have duties that I need to accomplish, things I need to do, because I said that I would do, and contractually or otherwise. But I love being able to wake up and be like, you know what? I need an extra hour of sleep, so I'm gonna get an extra hour of sleep. Or saying, I'm gonna do this because I really want to right now. Or I'm gonna go take a walk in the middle of the day because I just need to clear my mind. And I don't have a boss telling me to get back inside. I don't have anybody, I just love having that element of freedom. And so because I had those things, I was like, okay, so what do I need to do in order to get to each of those things? For speaking, I need to do a lot of sales. I need to talk to a lot of people on the phone. I need to send a lot of emails. I need to network. I need to talk to people in person. And so I thought, okay, this is what I need to do to get there. Perfect. Great. And then same thing, when it comes to coaching, that comes out of speaking most of the time. Also, it comes out of podcasting and creating content and people finding me through there. And so a lot of it is connected, and some of it, I have to kind of figure out, what do I need to do in order to do what I love? Because some of the things that I do, that I need to do, I don't necessarily love. I don't necessarily like. And I realize I think I've been looking at my actual screen the entire video, but I'm not re-recording. It's been a long time since I've actually filmed a video like this. I don't count the one last week. It doesn't count. And so I was like, okay, I love these things. I'm going to do the things I don't necessarily love. Maybe I don't even like, in order to do these things that I love. And once I do these things that I love enough, I'll be able to hire someone to do those things that I don't necessarily like. Like that's my mindset, and that's how I approach these things. And of course, you have your own way of approaching these things. But number one, what I really just want you to realize is that you need to, in order to figure out what you love, think about what you can't, just can't stop thinking about. Think about, what you will always find yourself doing in your free time. Think about will you want to be doing this, in 20 years or so. And try different things. I know I like web design because I took a web design class. I know I like public speaking because I got up on stage and I spoke. And otherwise I would never know that I actually love this. I didn't know I liked podcasting until I recorded a podcast episode, and I loved it. So, these things you have to try new things always, but also take some time. It took me 6 years. It's been 6 years, and I'm still, figuring out, where exactly do I want to do. I've tried so many different things over the last few years, especially in the last year. Creating a company and then dissolving the company. But it's been quite a journey, and you will go on your own. And I just want to kind of give that to you today, kind of as an update on where I've been, on what's been happening, because I know some of you have been asking about what's going on. But I'm back. I've got things settled now, and I will be creating more videos, podcasts, be more active like on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, because I haven't been at all. I'm back. I'm coming back. It's not going to be consistent or smooth or anything right now. I'm still balancing everything out because a lot of things are still changing, and I'm still finishing them up just in the background of stuff. But once I do that, definitely at the start of next year, things will be consistent and things will be smooth for as much as I can predict. You never know what's going to happen. I have a vlog that I need to finish editing from a couple months ago. Oh, I keep on forgetting that I need to edit that. There's just so many other things that come up that I just need to take care of, and then a day is over, and then I need to sleep. So, take care. I'm just going to end that there. It's already been way too long. But take care, okay, all of you. And remember to be unashamed and stay unashamed.